Welcome to another video. Very excited to have you guys here. Now, most men have no idea where their body fat percentage sits at and where they're meant to be sitting at for health, mental, physical, and everything in between. I'm going to break down in a very simple, easy to understand way, too low, a good range, and too high, the benefits, risks, and all the rest of it. So on the left here, we have 8%. Too low, so anything less than 8%, you know, that Instagram diced, sculpted by the gods sort of look, it comes with a price, yeah? So anything less than 8%, your hormones tank, like your testosterone, your estrogen, which leads to your libido disappearing, your energy, your mood. There's a big tank in hormones. You'll constantly be hungry. You'll be sleeping like shit. You know, your body's basically in a survival mode at this stage. Your recovery in the gym, everything's just going to be not where it should be. Now, keep in mind, this only applies for people like us who are not using our hormones, exogenous testosterone, for example. If you are able to manipulate your hormone levels, your testosterone and all that sort of stuff through an external source, this is not going to apply for you. You can be 3% body fat and have a massive amount of testosterone and free testosterone floating around your system. This applies only for people who are natty, so to speak. Anyway, anything less than 8% body fat, you are going to most likely feel like fucking balls. I haven't been 8% body fat. I've gotten to single digits before and I literally felt disgusting. And I don't think that's good. I didn't feel good. I had no libido. I had no sex drive. I was sore after a gym session for a few days. I just wasn't feeling good. It's not good. Yes, you look in the mirror and you look fantastic, but you really don't feel it. So it's very important to have a good balance, where we'll come into the next column. 10 to 15, I would say, is ideal. That's probably the range where you're going to feel optimal. Everything's going to be completely optimal. You're looking lean. You're going to be strong, your hormones, thyroid, metabolism, the speed of your metabolism. And also, you know, maintaining this sort of body fat percentage is easy. It's good. Unlike if you're like 8 and less, it's a mission to maintain. So 10 to 15 is good. 15 to 20 is still a really healthy range. Now, I would like to say anywhere between 10 to 20 is a good range. But if you can dial it in and get 15, around the 15, 10 to 15, you're a sick cunt. Now, 10%, it's still very hard. Like, it is hard to get to 10%. So yes, 15 to 20, you don't look fat. You're not looking overweight. You'll just be a bit softer, like around your midsection, your love handles, depending on your genetics and all that, maybe a little bit on your arms or maybe a bit on your legs, on your bum. So this midsection, this is the sweet spot. This is longevity, performance, mood, hormones, all the rest of it. This, as us men, is the range that we need to aim for, okay? Because once we hit the 20s, 20 to 25, you're in a bit of a gray area here, okay? You're not bad, but you're not good either. Yeah, so it's a bit of a gray area. That's why I haven't really touched on it. But 25% and over, you're too high. You got bitch tits. You got tits that you can milk. You can physically grab a handful of fat around your stomach. No good. You are in the unhealthy, the no good range, and you need to get down. You need to bring it down to the optimal range. Too high. What happens? Hormones disrupted. Low testosterone, high estrogen. The more body fat you have, the more you're going to aromatize your testosterone, meaning it's your fat that catches the testosterone and converts it into estrogen, estradiol. So if you have an abundance of fat, this conversion of testosterone into estradiol is going to happen a lot more than what it would if you are in any of these two ranges here. Okay, so we don't want that. We don't want high estrogen and low testosterone. We need a good amount of estrogen and a good amount of testosterone. Metabolic issues, insulin resistance, your blood sugar elevated. This is not good. This is how diabetes are formed. This is how diabetes start. insulin resistance. When you eat food, your body releases insulin. The whole point of insulin is to remove the blood sugar out of your blood, the sugar out of your blood. If you are insulin resistant, this mechanism doesn't happen efficiently and it can cause blood sugar constantly being elevated. This is not good. This is actually very unhealthy, and this is a common issue. This is a common thing with people that are too fat. Energy, brain fog, fatigue, burnout. It's almost like you're in the too low column here, but you're getting the same sort of effects, but you're too high. You're in the too high section. So if you're too low, no good. If you're too high for energy, no good. Again, we need to resort back to the midsection. This is the place to be. Now, as we said earlier, with the metabolic issues, the health risks, heart disease. This is why you hear of a lot of diabetes, a lot of these health issues these days, because all the processed foods, all the shit, all the overeating, the fast foods, it's not good. It's seriously not good. And this is why, because we don't eat in moderation. I'm not saying not to eat. I'm not saying not to treat yourself. I do. I snack a lot. I have my desserts. I do, but in moderation. I don't over fucking do it. And because of that reason, I'm healthy. I get my blood works done. I get everything done, and it's good, and everything in moderation. But when we're sitting there doing it too often, and we're fat and we're unhealthy, this is where we start getting our health risks. As I said, our heart disease, blocked arteries, high blood pressure, and can definitely resort to heart attack. Psychological. Let's not forget the psychological effects of being really overweight. Shame, feelings of shame, guilt. You feel guilty. You're constantly, oh, do I look like am I getting judged? Am I this? Am I that? These are all low frequency vibrations, low frequency emotions. Why would you want to live a life in low frequency? I think that's shit. I wouldn't want to. We live once. We have one life. Life is extremely short. Why live it in a low frequency state for? It's really not that hard to go from overweight to a healthy body fat percentage and to maintain. But what I think people struggle with is A, knowledge, and B, application. To apply what you need to get to healthy body fat percentages, you got to chip away at it, do it over an extended period of time, not try and lose 20, 30 kilos in a space of 10 weeks, and then starve yourself to the point where when you see food and when you do relapse, you are uncontrollably avalanche, stuff your face to the point where you end up the same as before, if not even worse. Wherever you sit on this board, it's not about shaming, okay? It's seriously about awareness. The whole point of this video is to bring some awareness to you guys, because when you know what category you sit in, you know what to fix, all right? If you want help getting into the healthy range and staying there without starving yourself, without it feeling like a chore, hit the subscribe button, like the video, stay tuned, because I will be posting a whole lot of informative videos on health, on training, and everything around it, because I'm here to serve you guys. I love you guys. I want everyone to be healthy. I want everyone to be mentally and physically strong. And that is the whole point of this channel. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm going to continue making these videos, because I'm here to serve. I'm here to help. I want to create a movement. I want us men to step up, be healthier, stronger, and make this world a better place altogether. That is all for today's video. I hope this was informative enough to get you guys to understand what I am trying to get across. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.